hate you, I hate you. Who is it?
Jack Finale, Mrs. Ryan.
Mary's not home.
Mrs. Ryan, please open the door. I don't want to see Mary. I'd like to speak to you.
The Ryans don't want me talking to you.
I don't think they'd like me to say what I have to say standing out here in the hall, either.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to get your attention. I like what you wear to work.
Gentleman wouldn't notice.
Where'd you get the idea as a gentleman?
Should have known better.
Now the door's open. Can I come in? I have to ask you a couple of questions.
They don't want me talking to you.
Privately, I waited until now so I could catch you alone. Is anybody else at home?
No. But I don't want to talk to you.
Well, suppose I stand here then just long enough to ask you 2 quiet questions. How about that?
I don't know, maybe.
Let's give it a try. I've seen you at the hospital with Jill Coleridge. You don't like her very much, do you?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, what I was really wondering is this. Is the reason you don't like Jill Coleridge the fact that she's been having an affair with your husband?
Is that really true?
Carter Shoes. 176 branches all over the country, including the one around the corner on Broadway, are Bucky Carter Shoes.
Oh. So that's why he always said his father was a shoe salesman.
Yeah, I picked up on that one, too. But what he didn't say is that his grandfather started that company, and now his father more or less runs it.
So, Bucky's family really does have a lot of money, huh?
More money than I ever grew up with.
Poor Bucky didn't want anybody to know about it.
If I were going to inherit $24 million, which I am not, well, maybe I would keep it just to myself.
You know, I may be crazy, but I really feel sorry for Bucky. I mean, it's got to create a lot of problems having all that kind of money.
Yeah, well, that's one problem you can give to me anytime. Anytime.
Come on, Clem.
Huh?
You don't need all that money. You really don't. I mean, look how much you've accomplished without it. You're way ahead of Bucky already.
Yeah, well, I'll trade bank accounts with him.
Look it. Bucky may be rich, but he spends all his time worrying that he's not smart enough or that he's clumsy.
Yeah, well, we all know about the clumsy part.
You know, you have got about 3 times the confidence Bucky has because you did it all yourself.
With a little help from my friends.
Well, you know, I think you're really the lucky one.
Oh, lucky. Hey, listen. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Do you know where most of the guys are that I grew up with?
No?
Well, one of them, he made it in pro ball, and a couple of them got into civil service, and the rest of them are drifting. I mean, out of work, messing around with drugs. And 2 of the guys who were my best friends are in the slam. The slammer.
That's really too bad.
So no one has to tell me how lucky I am. I am Mr. Lucky. Not that I wouldn't mind a piece of that $24 million. Oh.
Now, come on. You don't need that money. You know you don't.
I'm glad you're so sure about it. Well, inasmuch as I have to earn my daily bread, if anyone is looking for me, I will be with Mr. Nick Zabo.
Right.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Faith. I didn't see you. I just got the report back from the lab.
How are you?
Fine, fine. How are you?
I think I have leprosy.
Oh, come on.
Daddy. Let's go get a cup of coffee in the lounge, all right?
Oh, I wish I could if I had the time, but this morning I'm...
Are you really busy, or are you angry with me?
Why, I'm busy. Why should I be angry?
Well, I'm not sure, but you feel very remote.
No, no, look, Faith, it's a full morning, and that is all.
Does it have anything to do with what happened with Nell Bolak? Because I am very, very sorry about that. I had no idea you were telling me about her in confidence, and if I had, I never would have said anything to Bucky about it.
Well, Faith, I think you ought to tell that to Nell.
I intend to. But what I'd really like to get past right now is the feeling that you're disappointed in me or angry at me.
No, of course not.
Then let's have dinner tonight, okay?
Oh, well, maybe tomorrow night. Oh, no, I have a seminar. Well, we can do it on the weekend for sure.
Daddy?
We'll pick a date, and then we haven't had dinner for a long time.
Couldn't we have dinner tonight? If I told you that it was really important to me.
Faith, are you in some kind of trouble?
No, not exactly.
Well, look, then let's do it over the weekend, and we can have a really nice long talk.
Sure. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, keep your chin up. You're young and pretty, and everything will turn out all right.
Hi, how's chicks?
Terrible.
That isn't true. That isn't true.
It is. I have evidence to support it.
You do not. You're making that up.
Mrs. Ryan, you want to go on discussing this here?
I don't want to go on discussing this at all.
You kick me out, and I'll shout my questions right through the door.
It's so awful.
Give me 5 minutes. 3 minutes, that's all. 3 minutes.
You know, I'm not admitting anything by letting you in here.
I know this got to be painful for you. It certainly isn't my intention to make things harder.
I'll bet that's just what you said to Mary. I'll bet that's just what you told her.
Just want to make sure I don't distort the story when I write it.
Why does there have to be a story?
Because your husband's news. Because news is my job. How about Joe Coleridge?
You know, that's an awful rumor. You know, everybody starts those rumors about girls who work in campaigns. Well, it just isn't so. Don't you have anything else to write about except rumors?
Look, I know it's true. More than that, from the way I've seen you looking at Jill, I'm pretty sure you know it too.
I know why Mary's always mad at you. You just never let up, do you?
Not when I'm trying to get to the bottom of something. What I want to know now is how long has the affair between your husband and Jill Coleridge been going on?
I told you there wasn't any affair. All right. There was something. It was a long time ago. It didn't last. Frank and I worked things out.
When was a long time ago?
Frank was in law school. You know, she was his professor, and, well, he was infatuated with her because she was so smart, but very quickly saw through that.
How long did it go on?
I don't know, a couple of months, not too long.
Then it stopped?
When I was pregnant with little John.
The reason she goes to see him now so often?
She's working for him. She's working for him on the campaign, that's all it is.
All campaign business.
Yeah, simple as that.
Mrs. Ryan, in writing about your husband, I've learned two things. One is very little about Frank Ryan is what it looks like, and two is none of it simple.
Look, do you have to write about him anymore? I think you've hurt plenty of people. Can't you find someone else to write about? Frank's family doesn't know anything about what happened. Nobody in the neighborhood knows what happened. So, couldn't you just not say anything anymore?
I'm not a gossip columnist. I'm certainly not interested in writing up people's private lives.
That's good of you.
But there's more to this situation than that. What I want to know is, does the affair have anything to do with what happened to Frank in the hospital? Or with the $6,500? Why didn't he file a claim, get his money back? Was he or wasn't he pushed?
I don't know anything about that.
Where does Nick Szabo fit in?
I don't know. Does he have to fit in?
Yeah, somewhere, somehow.
How'd you find out about Jill and Frank?
It's my job.
Do many other people know?
I couldn't say. Add that to everything else. You've been through a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been through a lot. I've had to see him in the hospital unconscious. You know, I didn't know what was going to happen to him. It was horrible. She's always been around him. She's always there. She's always in his room.
Yeah, I understand.
Look, that doesn't mean that Frank is connected with anything else. Look, Frank has his moments of weakness. We all do, but, he's not dishonest.
You're beginning to sound like Mary.
Yeah, well, I'm not as close to Frank as Mary is. I know some things about Frank, though no one knows. I know he could never be associated with someone like, Nick Szabo.
Well, let's take Nick Szabo, for instance. What makes you so sure?
I know Frank. In his heart, he's still a cop.
Maybe. Anyway, I'll find out.
Bet you will.
I'm gonna keep at it until I unravel this whole thing.
Suppose there's nothing to unravel. I mean, suppose it was just the affair. Are you going to write about that?
There's more.
Look, suppose there isn't anything else. Are you going to write about that?
I don't know.
Well, you know, if you do, could you not mention that you were here or that you talked with me?
No.
Well, that would be something, I guess.
I'm not into character assassination yet. Unless
Unless what?
we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
What could be so terrible on a beautiful day like this? Hey, you got your hair cut. Looks nice.
Thanks. Pat, I think I am coming down with a severe case of self-pity.
No kidding.
I really hate feeling like this. It makes me very ashamed.
You know, I had a pretty rough time a few months back, Frank and everything, and once or twice you went out of your way to make me feel good. So, how's about if I return some of that?
I don't think I even deserve any sympathy. It's all my own fault.
What's all your own fault?
Feeling that I've more or less isolated myself.
From who?
Everybody. I haven't managed one single successful relationship with anybody in my family. Except maybe Jill.
When did you decide all that?
Just now.
And when you say one member of your family, you're talking about your father and your brother?
Pat, don't make fun of me, please.
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, every time I try to talk to my father, he gets very frightened. He's so scared I'm going to make a demand on him of some kind. And Roger, well, I don't even know whether I want to be friends with him or not.
Nobody says you have to.
It's not just my family, though. I also feel very bad about what I did to Bucky.
Another failure.
Right.
Now, let me get this straight. You failed in all your personal relationships with your father, your brother, Bucky, and I guess a few other people you haven't named.
That's about it.
Because of basic flaws in your character.
Pat, you're trying to make me laugh. I really want to be serious.
No, I'm just trying to understand. And I'm being a little tactful, too, because I don't want to come right out and tell you nobody likes you because you're a rotten person.
Ha, but you said it, right?
You know, it did occur to me that as far as your father and brother are concerned, a lot of this could be on their side, too.
Well, some, maybe.
And as far as being miserable about Bucky, it certainly isn't because you don't think he likes you,
No,
or even because you don't like him.
I do like him.
Oh, well then tell me again what the problem is.
I don't know. Doesn't seem very important now. Except my father wasn't really very anxious to talk to me just now.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk to him, too, about 10 minutes ago. And I had to ask him something, and he had his nose buried in a bunch of reports on his clipboard. So I just went off, and I had myself a good cry.
Pat Ryan, I think that is really mean.
That's because you have failed to establish a good relationship with me, too.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess that's just as well, then. Do you want to go get some coffee?
Well, I'd like to, but I can't. I gotta meet somebody at my dad's place, and I'm late. Another time, huh?
Sure. And Pat?
Hmm?
Thanks a lot, okay?
Sure.
Faith, I'm headed down to the lounge for a cup of coffee. Want a cup?
That's really nice of you, Clem, but no thanks. I think I'm gonna go over to Ryan's.
Maybe.
Can I come in?
I'd rather you didn't.
Thank you so much.
Oh, come on, Jack. I'm busy. This is my office, and you have no business here, and I'd really like you to leave now.
How long you been having an affair with Frank Ryan?
How long have I what?
You don't need the question repeated.
Well, how long have you been in the CIA?
There's one thing I'm tired of. It's everybody laying everything off on me. You know, from the first day I came up to Riverside to interview an aspiring young candidate named Frank Ryan, I've been treated like something you find when you turn over a rock.
Well, if everybody treats you that way, there must be a reason.
Mary Ryan in particular thinks I have it in for a brother.
Well, you could have fooled me. I mean, listen, I walked in on you in his room yesterday, remember?
Well, Jill, I'm a little skeptical about politicians.
Frank Ryan isn't politicians.
I didn't buy Mary's version of her brother because the only St. Francis I know lived about 800 years ago.
Jack, if you need advice to the lovelorn, it's the second door down the corridor.
Mary's convinced I'm persecuting her brother.
Jack, get out of here.
And I'm tired of being the bad guy, and so I'm going to do something about it.
So, you're going to accuse Frank Ryan of having an affair with me and win Mary's heart back that way.
No, I'm going to point out some truths about Frank. Hope that helps change Mary's opinion of me.
Whose truth, Jack? The real truth? Or the truth the way you'd like to have it?
Real truth. Beginning with law school, I think.
Law school.
That's when you and Frank first fell in love, wasn't it?
Oh, boy. That is so easy to say and so hard to disprove.
Still going on, isn't it? Do you deny it?
Categorically, I deny that we ever had an affair then or at any other time since.
You always were a good liar.
Yeah, and I tell the truth rather well, too.
I know I'm right.
But you can't prove it. And you need me to confirm it. Is that it?
I can prove it. To my own satisfaction.
Well, then I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? You want to believe it, so you do.
How does it tie in, Jill? What's the connection between you and Frank and the 6500?
There is none?
Did someone push him down the stairs?
No. Why would anybody want to do something like that?
One of Nick Szabo's boys?
Oh, come on. Frank doesn't have any connection with Nick Szabo, none.
You really do love him, don't you?
I am devoted to him. I admire him and I respect him,
And I do love him in my own way. None of which I can say about you.
How about telling me the whole story? It'll help get the record straight. It'll probably help Frank.
You make an accusation like that in print and drag my name into it, and I will sue you and your newspaper in every court in the land. Now, come on, you've had your fun. Get out of here, or else I call security.
Can't keep the lid on it, Jill. Not anymore.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.